Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, I also rise here to take part in the very important issue, that is the price affecting the people in the state, which has been brought under the provision of short duration discussion by the honourable member from Umroi, Mr. George B. Lingo. Sir, it is very disturbing to see that the price of every commodity is rising rapidly, like skyrocketing. Even the decision to increase the taxes on even essential commodities which are being required indispensably by the poorer of the poorest are also not being spared. Recently in the GST Council meeting, as it is preceding to that also, very frequently the GST was increased on different commodities. And in the month of July this year, in the 47th meeting of the GST Council, they have not spared anybody, even the poorer of the poorest. The essential commodities, the food items, when initially no tax was levied on this, it was zero tax. There also, now 5% slab has been imposed on. Rice, dal, all the food items, oil. For soap, it's 18%. As though poor people need not wash or need not take bath. Life-saving drugs. Life-saving drugs, which is being required by each and every individual, has also been imposed with tax now. For the cloth, the cheapest cloth, they are also taxed. The hospitals, when the patient is admitted in the hospital, if they book some room in the hospital, there also tax is being imposed. Then the roofing material. I'm not mentioning about the roofing, the construction material, which are luxury items. But the most essential roofing material like CGI sheet, they are also now taxed 18% GST. When the GST Council was constituted for the first time, I was privileged of the member of the GST Council as the taxation minister, representing state of Meghalaya. That time, for the CGI seat, 18% tax was proposed to be imposed. We fought. We even steps walk out, even though we were minority. Where is that slogan of Roti Kapra Makan? Even the poorer of the poorest, they need food to fill their stomach. They need clothing to cover their body. They need shelter to save them from rain and sun. But this insensitive government of the day. They don't have any empathy or sympathy. They are imposing such hardships to the poorer of the poorest. Ours is federal structure. And in the GST Council, all the state has got one vote, members of the GST Council. So when this kind of imposition, any decision affecting or confronting the poorer of the poorest, there should be disagreement from our side also. I don't think that any representative attending GST Council has ever protested on this. We cannot be just puppet of the central government. I have seen many of the representatives of different states, they used to act like a puppet of the state government. They are not representing the central government, rather they are representing the state government. They should protect the interest of the state and the people, the larger interest of the people. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, honorable members preceding to me, they have spoken about beef. Beef was consumed, taken by poor people as their protein intact. It is to be termed as poor man's protein. But now it has converted into rich man's protein. There is no effort made by this government to control vegetables, fish, dry fish, egg, meat, everything. High price. And I would like to inform this August House through you, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir. I don't know about Khasi Hills region, in Garo Hills, in Tura, lots of extortions are going on under the nose of this government. And because of this extortion and hafta that has to be given to certain, criminals, the price is being increased, affecting the common man. The price of the petrol has been increased. Since the petroleum and its product is not under the ambit of the GST Council, it's the state government who has increased again the price, other than excise duty being imposed by the central government. LPG. Now in the rural area also we don't get firewood, even up to the extent of the rural area. Now our people are using LPG for the cooking.
Members, you have 1 minute, please. Wind up.
So, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, is very alarming. The government should do something, because we should think to the poorer of the poorest, those who are getting easy money without any sweat. They can have 30 lakhs watch. They can have cars of costing crores of rupees. But we should also think for the poorer of the poorest, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir. The poorer of the poorest people, they are working in the field under the sunlight, where there is 36 degree, 38 degree, 48 degrees Celsius. That is because of them we are being able to live, we are getting food. So, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, it is high time that the government should review and come up with concrete step to control the price rise and the extortions which are going on should be immediately stopped, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir. So with this few submission, anticipating that the government will take concrete step as requested to control the price rise immediately, I resume my seat, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir.
Thank you.